Alright, welcome. Today we are going to, of course, be talking about the Spider-Man trailer. It came out last night and man, it was loaded with stuff to talk about. There are some things that obviously they left out that I'm very happy that they left out, and there are a lot of things they showed that I didn't really expect them to show, but I honestly thought it was an amazing trailer. Though it did leave me with some mixed feelings as to the tone of the movie. Not that I thought it looked bad, I was just like, this trailer almost looked like it was a trailer for a different movie than the last trailer. It looked a lot darker, a lot more desperate on Peter's part, which I know is in line with Tom Holland's comments on the movie. I don't think it looked bad, I just wasn't expecting it. Though I'm not going to be the one to do the detailed breakdowns. I know plenty of other people have already done that and will probably do a lot better of a job than I would. Though me and my brother did go through last night and just kind of went through the trailer frame by frame to see if we could find anything, and he came up with a very interesting theory that I hadn't considered, and I actually do think it's gonna happen. So I just thought I'd share it with you guys today in case it does, though I think there is a good enough chance of this happening that I'm actually gonna issue a spoiler warning. So, potential spoiler warning for the ending of Spider-Man No Way Home. Because I do think there is a very good chance that this is the ending of Spider-Man No Way Home. And I wish I didn't think that, but I do. So let's just jump right into it. Like I said, I'm not going to break down the whole trailer or anything, but the very end of the trailer, after the title card, shows the sky fracturing akin to Into the Spider-Verse, and Doctor Strange is talking to someone. It's edited like he's talking to Tom Holland, but he's talking to someone and he says that he can't hold it and that it's like getting out of control and all that kind of stuff. And at first when I saw this, I thought what I think a lot of people think this scene is, and that is, okay, if Tobey and Andrew are in this movie, this is probably when they come through. Like, it all gets super unstable, everything starts going out of control, and like Tobey and Andrew come through these fractures or whatever. That was what I thought when I first saw it. However, when we were looking at it and upon further inspection, I think there is a chance that this is the ending of the movie. And here's why. When looking at the trailer frame by frame, when the sky is fracturing, at least it's, again, edited to look like the shot right before the purple fracture shots. The Statue of Liberty is already kind of destroyed. The big Captain America shield has fallen, so clearly a battle has already taken place. Which is immediately what clued me into thinking, okay, this is not when Tobey and Andrew come in, because the battle is it seems like it's already done. Then, the multiverse starts fracturing. Obviously, I don't know what happens in the battle, I don't know where the villains go or where everyone goes. And the theory is that Spider-Man, and maybe Tobey and Andrew as well if they're still there, but Tom Holland will just kind of get sucked into one of these fractures, disappear Infinity War style without the dust, and just get teleported into another universe, probably the Venomverse, leaving Doctor Strange there atop the Statue of Liberty on his own, ready for Doctor Strange 2 next March. I think it's in March. I actually do think that this is what's going to happen, to be quite honest, because there is a shot of Doctor Strange where he looks kind of stranded at the top of the Statue of Liberty. Now, I'm reading very far into that shot, but it does seem like this takes place after the big fight, and this would be in line with Tom Holland's comments about being unsure if this was the last time they would film together. This also goes back to a theory I had a while ago about how the ending of the film might be left ambiguous, and there isn't much more ambiguous than an Infinity War style ending. This would also probably mean that yes, for the time being, Sony may be taking the character back if they go with this approach, because this would just be a creative way to rip him out of the MCU. And if you want to go even further into potential spoiler territory, which again, I don't have information to suggest this is all just me speculating. Imagine, because we know they want to make Peter suffer in this movie, kill off all of his friends, kill off Aunt May, put him in a new universe, and that's basically a soft reboot for Sony. I don't think anyone really wants to see that level of a sort of reboot again, and I don't know how they would handle that because, you know, of course, like how are you going to have Spider-Man fight Venom in like Venom 3 and not have him talk about Doctor Strange or talk about going back to his home or whatever. But speaking of home, if this is the ending of the movie, I mean, I can't really think of a better title for this movie when the ending is Spider-Man getting ripped into another universe and having the door closed behind him than No Way Home. Anyway, that's just our little theory on the subject. Maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong, but I gotta say, I think there's actually a good chance that it's right. Regardless, I'm curious to hear what people online are thinking about this trailer. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I had mixed feelings tonally after it, just because I wasn't expecting it to be so dark, but it definitely teased a lot of really great stuff. But as always, I hope you found this enjoyable, entertaining, informative. I'm just a fan, and I'll catch you in the next one.